Okay, baby, before anything else happens tonight, I need to ask you something. No, not what do you want to watch. Not how your day was. Not even do we have milk. This one's kind of important. Oh, my sweet darling. Do you still feel loved right now? Like, in your chest, in your body, all of you, right this second. Yes or no? Okay, thank you. I needed that answer before I got too ahead of myself. You know, I always have this problem with overthinking. My brain's been trying to write this story for me since the cafe, and I'm not wanting to fall into that trap again. I need to focus on the truth. My truth with you, baby. The truth is still right there in front of me. And that pretty face. And that beautiful voice. And knowing that you still feel safe with me. So, yeah, that's what's been on my mind. Also, I made you hot chocolate. Yes, it's my way of trying to make you feel good to make me feel better. It helps, knowing that you're taken care of. Oh, baby, come on, sit down. Be with me for a second. I love sharing these conversations with you. And I love the fact that I can be so honest about my feelings and even the difficult ones that I don't really quite understand. Like, hey, darling, careful. It's hot. Okay, so earlier at the cafe, nothing bad happened, I guess, and no line was crossed. There were no weird comments and nothing that threw anything off. It was normal. And I guess that's what makes this so embarrassing to admit. I got jealous. And I don't mean like, oh, you're so fucking adorable. You got jealous, little dickhead? Like, no. I mean like the kind that makes your chest feel all tight and your stomach turn into a knot. And instead of saying it out loud early, I took it home with me in silence. Yeah, that's why I was like that when we first walked in. And although I didn't directly confront it, I still feel like I owe you an apology. A real one. I'm sorry. I never want you to feel like you have to guess how I'm feeling or who I'm gonna be when we get back home because you could tell something was off with me. I don't want to pretend like I'm fine. I want to be transparent. Oh, baby, I want to work this out with you. This is what matters, us doing the work. I'm sorry if, in the moment, you were feeling like you were shut out. And I'm sorry that I wasn't very clear in the moment. I realized that puts a lot of pressure on you and it makes you have to do a lot of the guessing work. Like, what is actually going on in his head? Like, is he having fun? I thought this was supposed to be a nice little date. Like, what's happening? And that's on me. It's anxiety. It's not love. And what I want to give to you is love, baby. I want to give you so much fucking love. You deserve that. And you deserve better from me. So if you'll let me, I want to work on this from now on. I want to make sure I'm holding myself accountable and doing the right thing. At the cafe, the barista was friendly, and you were friendly back. You laughed. I saw it, and my insecurity grabbed it. You shouldn't have. It's stupid. Like, I love hearing you laugh. If anything, I should be happy at the fact that I'm even being able to hear it. But that's not what happened, and it's been eating me up the ride home and until now. And I want to make sure that I'm not creating any distance between us. I don't want there to ever be any distance between us. Out of anybody in this whole world, you're the one person that I always want to be close to. I don't want to be close with anybody else. You do such an amazing job loving me. You really do. And every single day, you remind me to work on myself, to want to be a better person, to think, damn, that's my girl. What the fuck? And when I think like that, it makes me want to do more, to be better, to be present more, to get rid of this fucking anxiety and just focus on us. Focus on you. I don't want ever anything to take away from my capacity to love you wholeheartedly. And I know, especially on days like today when I promised to take care of you, and you needed this. You needed time away from your busy day, time away from being in the house. And I want to be able to properly remove that stress for you. I want to make sure that whenever you're with me, you can be at ease, you can be safe. I want to be safe for you. And I will be safe for you. I will take care of you. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Sorry. It's just, when you look at me like that, so sweetly, so kindly, so openly, it warms my heart. It makes me happy. It makes me want to do even more for you. So stop. You're not making this easy for me. I'm already pushing myself, miss. Of course. There is no limit to that. There is obviously no limit to my love for you or how far I'd be willing to push myself for you. It doesn't matter what it costs. It doesn't matter what it takes. I want to do it with you and I want to do it for you. You're my baby. You're my darling. It's a little cringe, but when you were laughing at the joke, this stupid fucking line came in my head, and I obviously would die cringing if I said some shit like this aloud, but like, those like bully Disney Channel scenes or like those movie scenes where like, I don't know, some bulky jock is mad that the nerd is checking out his girl and he's like, if you look at her again, nerd, I'm gonna put you in a locker or some shit like that. I obviously would not. No, baby, stop. I would not embarrass you. I would not embarrass you by actually saying something like that aloud. But I will admit, I have to be honest, the thought kinda did cross my mind when I was starting to feel a little bit jealous. And that I recognize is just like a reaction. It's not reflective of what I was really feeling. You know, the reaction was do something about it, but the feeling was, wow, I really don't like this. I don't. I don't like thinking that somebody else can make you happier than I can. And that's a sign that maybe I haven't been doing enough to make myself feel confident that I know for a fact nobody else in this world can make you happier. And that's on me. You know, that's my battle. That's why I need to do better, and I will do better. I want you close. And I love you so, so, so much. And if it ever feels like I'm putting a distance between us, or maybe the way that I'm handling things at the moment turns me into a Disney Channel bully and I start to become possessive or something, don't joke it off, you know? Tell me straight. I'll listen. I want to listen. Oh, baby. Thank you. And thank you as well for being so patient with me. Hi, Key. I feel like I really, really ruined our date, and it's so embarrassing. I'm really sorry about that. No, I mean, yes, the hot chocolate is my way of making things up, but I know it does not replace, it doesn't replace our date. I just want you to know I am sincerely sorry. Oh, sweetie. Lately, I've noticed that you've been giving me a lot more room to I guess, be honest with you. And I think part of that is because we had that conversation before where I was telling you, oh, when you ask me too many questions, it makes me shell up instead of wanting to open up. Like, you've been giving me that space and allowing me to just feel and then come back to the table and say, honey bunny, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's fucking talk about it, you know? I appreciate that so much. I really do. I hear you. I hear you. You think that it's obvious this is how relationships should be, but in my experience it's just not been that. And that's part of what I think compels me to recognize whenever I'm going back into tendencies that were leftovers from relationships that didn't really work. You know, I want to make sure that I'm not carrying that over or bringing that into ours. The jealousy bit, the anxiety, overthinking, not being able to express myself when I should, and literally not, instead of having space and then talking about it, but instead having space and never talking about it. That led to things like slowly building up, slowly eating away at me, and that's not the relationship that I want to have with you, baby. Not at all. The love that I want with you is the love where I can picture us having family, kids, a little slide in the backyard, a garden that would grow together. Why the fuck did my brain just think about grow a garden? I don't even play Roblox, honey. I don't even play Roblox. But the point is, I want to be on some Vinland Saga shit with you, where we're just farming. What is up with me in these references? Look, my brain works in references, okay? You know this. You know this. I don't know. My point is, I want to file taxes with you. Yes, I'm sorry. It is another reference. Everywhere. No, everything everywhere all at once. Oh my goodness, what a phenomenal movie. In another life, I wouldn't mind just filing taxes with you, keeping it simple. I think that's what the lie is. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I do know in my heart that's what it remembered, so it felt right. But my point is, I want this with you. I want to build this with you. I want to do this with you, girl. Come on. Me and you. Nobody else. Just me and you. And I feel like I have the perfect recipe in front of me. You being as supportive and sweet as you are, and when you need support, of course, I can always turn that switch. I can do that for you, and I love doing that for you. And me being somebody who's persistent and wanting to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable, but also reflecting on, hey, am I really following what I set myself out to do between the two of us? Like, am I following our rules? Because if not, then we have a problem. We have a problem. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Look, look, look. It's a song. Problem by, fuck, what was his name? It starts with an L. Hold on. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna get it. No, 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 no. I know. I will remember the point. I need to remember. It was Kyle, Lemonade, and then Problem. God, his name starts with an L. I don't remember the song. Uh. Sorry. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm so focused. I'm so focused. I'm so focused. So focused. Back on track. Adorable. What the fuck? Me? Nah, you got me messed up. What you mean adorable? Who? Not me. You love when I go on my tangents. You just saying that. Do you actually? Why? I feel like it's so distracting and it shows you that like my brain has all these divergent tracks that it'll randomly just like make a left or right turn on without concern for where we originally were going. It's fun, really. You don't ever get annoyed by that? It doesn't like bother you whenever I do something like that? Adorable is the one way to put it. Okay. Back on track, honey. Back on track. As I was clearly and obviously on track to saying, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so fucking much. And I love you. And I love having this. And I love having us. And I want to continue working and building on us. No matter what it takes. And I know that I still have plenty of improvement to go. And today was a perfect example of that. But I appreciate you understanding and understanding me enough to give me that space to grow, that space to do better. And I know it shouldn't always feel like you have to wait on me to do better, and you won't. You won't. You won't. I will make you feel safe and I will take care of you. Not just with words. Not just with promises, not just with ideas. With all of me, all of you. Making sure that you're feeling loved, that you're feeling taken care of, and that you're not thinking about anything else. I want you. That's what my brain keeps telling me every single day. I want you and I want this. So just do whatever it takes. And I certainly will. For you, my forever and always.